We are in the Arctic. The days are freezing cold and the nights are completely frozen. But in these extreme conditions lives an animal that feels perfectly adapted to this harsh environment, the Arctic fox. Let's follow together the dangers this Arctic fox must face in order to survive. In the frozen heart of the Arctic, where temperatures drop below -40 degrees Celsius, survival is an art of ingenuity. In a den dug deep into the snow, a young mother nurses her 4 small pups. The pups are still blind and helpless, with soft gray-brown fur. They whimper softly, pressing against their mother's warmth. The mother gently licks them, her vigilant eyes scanning the entrance of the den. She knows she must go hunting. The pups depend entirely on her milk. Inside that den, the fox pups are waiting. They are alone and vulnerable. Their mother has left to search for food. Her thick, double-layered fur keeps her warm, and her fur-covered paws help her run without slipping on the ice. The fox leaves her sleeping pups safely in the den and sets out in search of food. She must eat enough to produce milk. She hunts lemmings beneath the snow, but today luck is not on her side. The Arctic fox was not successful in hunting rodents, so she is heading toward a very dangerous place for her, the glaciers. She moves further toward the edge of the sea ice, hoping to find leftovers from a seal killed by a polar bear or a wounded bird. The wind intensifies. The Arctic fox leaps from one ice floe to another with incredible agility. But the ice is unstable in spring. And then the most dangerous thing happened. The Arctic fox became trapped on a drifting ice floe. What will happen next? A chilling sound. The ice cracks. The fox is isolated on a small platform of ice, dozens of meters away from the safe shore. The freezing Arctic water surrounds her. If she jumps in, the thermal shock could kill her within minutes. Her pups are waiting at home, hungry. Time is running out. In the water, a massive silhouette appears, an orca swimming powerfully toward her ice floe. The orca is hungry, its eyes locked on the small fox, ready to eat her. But the danger passes. She escaped the orca, but will she manage to return safely to her hungry pups waiting at home? Let's see what happens next. A polar bear approaches. Death seems inevitable. But the fox, the desperate mother, does something brilliant and unexpected. She uses her own agility and her enemy's weight against it. Through rapid jumps and chaotic movements, she destabilizes the ice floe. The fox escapes. It is a moment of pure intelligence, Arctic survival in its purest form. Exhausted but victorious, the fox returns to her 4 pups. Thanks to her courage and sharp mind, the family will survive another day in the ruthless world of the Arctic. The Arctic fox reminds us that even in the harshest conditions, intelligence, adaptability, and a mother's love can overcome any danger. She has finally made it back safely to her pups. She was not successful with hunting this time, maybe next time. But the important thing is that she is alive, and she can still feed and protect her babies. If you enjoyed this survival story, leave a like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments. Thank you for joining us in the Arctic.